What's going on? Welcome to K.A.E Sports Talk. So here we go. I know this is a very late report, but I said, hey, I'm still going to do it because they have Heo Hoon, who now, who played for the Suwon KT Sonicboom, is now signed with Busan KCC Egis with his brother Heo Ung. So the brothers are now teammates right there. And let's get into the article. So Howun joins KCC as KT's opts for 1.4 billion cash won compensation. So yep, here he is, Howun, and everything ended with money. So yeah, the KBO announced that on the 8th that KT would receive 1.4 billion won, which is about 1.2 million in US, for compensation for guard Heo Un, who transferred to Busan KCC as a free agent. And Heo Un, who has played for KT for 7 years, changed teams in the free agent market. During the 24-25 season, he's averaged 13.8, 6.2 assists in 41 regular season games while wearing a KT uniform, and chose KCC in the free agent market, building a new dynasty. And on the 28th of last month, he signed a contract with KCC, where his brother Ha Ung plays under the conditions of initial salary aggregate of 800 million won for a period of 5 years. And with Ha Un's addition, KCC aimed for victory in this all-star lineup. Yeah. And they still haven't got an Asian import yet. So KT, who missed out on Heo Un, have either the compensation of one player of Heo Un's last season's salary, 700 million, which is about 550,000 US, and 200% of last season's salary aggregate without a player. So the choice that KT chose is 1.4 billion, which is approximately maybe around 1.1 or 1.2 US. In addition, Daegu, Kogas, Gas Corporation, which gave up guard Kim Nak-hyun to Seoul SK, will receive a compensation of 1 billion won, which is maybe around 7 or 800,000 US. So yeah, that's how there he is. And of course, I do have some other stuff. I have video. Let's head on. This is my video of yep, when he was with KCC. So let's see if I can play this. What the hell? Yeah, I took the sound off because I do not want to get a copyright strike on the song. But that's my video of Heo Un with KT Sonicboom. See, so I did get him coming in and getting some footage of him. There he is. He's holding his shoes. I don't know if those are those Jordans or whatever. And yeah, he's a very popular player. Him and his brother, pretty much. I'm gonna say, besides on the Korean side, he is him and the brothers are the face of the KBL. And there he is. Yep, there is Ha Un. Yeah, and he's heading in. And yeah, I usually don't try to. I mean, I just kind of film them these days because a lot of the girls are like already, talk to me, sign this. I mean, he gets a lot of gifts. And there he is, and that's that. So that's my video. And let's go. And of course, yeah, his father, Jay. And he played basketball with the Olympic team in '88 when it first came to Korea. And he is nicknamed the president of Korean basketball. So as the Hoon brothers, yep, they got Jay, whose father was very big on this. Yeah, I didn't know that he was at Youngsung High School. That's like near Itaewon. And then, of course, the big schools. But he actually chose Changwon, so he didn't choose Korea University. So college basketball, it's another animal. With college basketball, you're dealing with all kinds. So yeah, and that was probably at the time, yeah, it was big. So and then he played with Busan Kia Enterprise, And the KBL didn't start till 1997. So yeah, Busan Kia Enterprise. I mean, it was crazy. I even been to Korea in the 80s, and it was just like whatever's. So yeah, so as a player, he had 97, 2003. And then as a coach, he's won 2 championships in '09 and 2011. So yeah, this is this thing. And then, of course, he competed in the Summer Olympics. And then, he did take his coaching. I didn't even know this. He even went to Pepperdine University. He coached there. So I didn't know he went to Pepperdine. So he did go to the States and coach at Pepperdine. And then, of course, this is his time. Well, now Wonju KCC Egis is now Busan KCC Egis. So just like father, like son, he gets to play. And yeah, he has 2 sons now that are now the face of the KBL. So yeah, so this is their dad. So they pretty much have a history of of basketball in Korea. They are pretty much household names. And yeah, unfortunately, they're the face of the KBL. So the Hoon brothers, and now they're going to be at Busan KCC Egis, and I'm still trying to figure out who the imports are because we are in the off season right now. So we got to figure out who's going to be on their team because their Asian import Calvin Epistola, I think, is no longer going to be playing. No, his contract did not get renewed. And I think he's right now in the CSEBL playing some ball in Canada back home. So, yeah, and I think, they're not going to go after a guard. They're going to go after a forward. I still don't know if Lee Sung-hyun is going to be still there because, it's going to be a packed, guards. One's going to play the 1 or the 2. So the brothers are now together. And their marketing campaign will probably be that. And of course, still we don't know which foreign player is going to join, and we don't know again the Asian import. I think we're going to Florida because I was just like talking to my buddy, like from Philippines, like could it be? Rumor is could it be Nick Calbernero or somebody else? Because Arvin Torrentino is already signed with Seoul SK. So that would have been, the ideal thing. But I think they wouldn't have the salary room cap, or they wouldn't have the room for to sign Torrentino. So he's with Seoul SK. But it still remained to be seen because we still got a lot of off-season stuff with the foreigners. I know most of the Koreans are supposed to sign by June 30th, but we're still going to see, not June 30th, May 30th. But we're still going to 31st, so we're still going to see what's going to happen this month, and we're going to still see who the foreigners come in because now they're doing a lot of recruiting. Now there's the NBA Summer League, there's all kinds of things going on right now. So we'll see who is going to help fill the Hoon brothers spot, which Asian import. So yeah, I think they're the only team right now without an Asian import. So we'll have to see who can work well with the Hoon brothers. All right. So if any of you enjoyed this content, please give me the HKL special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment, and wherever you are. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.